When most of us think about environmental issues, we tend to dwell on destruction and loss. And I'll admit it's something I've always struggled with myself, but Jane led with hope. Always. She never lingered in despair. She focused on what could be done. She reminded us that change begins with compassion and that our humanity is our greatest tool. Yes, she could be clear-eyed, even blunt about the greed and relentless consumption of our species. But beneath that fierce honesty was an unwavering faith that every voice matters, that we are all connected to the living world, and that each of us can make a difference. Most people knew her as Jane Goodall, the icon, the legend. But the Jane I was fortunate enough to get to know was gentle, curious, funny, witty, and absolutely unstoppable. She could light up a room with her stories and somehow inspire everyone she met to believe that they individually could do better. We got to cross paths in so many different places, at conferences, on panels, and in friends' homes. And every single time, we'd end up tucked away in a corner, talking late into the night about politics, biodiversity, and our shared hope that the next generation might do better than we have done. I was lucky enough to travel with her and witness how she moved through the world. Always curious, always patient, always connecting with people. Even in her later years, Jane spent more than 300 days on the road, an almost unimaginable schedule, yet she never seemed to tire. Her resilience was fueled by purpose. Everywhere she went, she carried one simple, powerful message, that there is still hope, and that each one of us can make a difference. She was a scientist, a storyteller, a trailblazer, but above all, she was a teacher, and her legacy lives on in the millions she inspired, especially through Roots and Shoots, empowering young people everywhere to act for the planet. Her groundbreaking work in Tanzania forever changed how we understand chimpanzees, and in many ways, how we understand ourselves. But her love and advocacy reached far beyond that forest. It ignited an entire generation